There was a point I was taking a upper level English course, the capstone that's supposed to finish off the major. I was taking it early because I wanted to take it with Dr. Dennis Houston, who he was sort of my mentor and English shaman as I progressed through the major. So I was taking his capstone, and our mandate was simply go forth and write something compelling about King Lear. Grab your sources, grab your books, and dig in. And as I was doing that research project, I found people using data and math to talk about King Lear. They'd conceived of King Lear, the play, Shakespeare's play, as a social network. And then we're computing all sorts of statistics about it and then using those numbers to make literary arguments rather than to make quantitative or mathematical arguments. And as soon as I read it, my heart was racing. I thought, oh my gosh, I'd accidentally been preparing to do this for my entire life and had no idea. And then I sort of realized, instead of just having these two separate disciplines, computer science and English, that there was a meaningful way to combine them together. And from then on I thought, okay, how can I get myself into a place where that's what I can do for the rest of my life? When it came time to senior year to figure out, am I going to get a job, am I going to apply to grad school, I realized that I'd split myself so much between computer science and English that it was hard to make a compelling case for myself as a traditional software engineer or a traditional literary scholar. And so I decided then that I want to take a couple years to make myself really legible and really compelling as an English PhD applicant. And that I needed something to do in those 2 years. And so I thought, well, I have a degree in computer science. Maybe I can find some work to sort of get me through. So I'm attached at JPMorgan to a trading floor, and my job along with my colleagues at JPMorgan is to build whatever it is that these traders need in order to conduct the business of trading. When I was applying, I went through their standard JPMorgan software engineer application process, got in, and then later I was around some of the people who interviewed me and who made the decision to hire me, and I asked, what was it? What was it that got me the job? Yeah, I've got a computer science degree, but so does everyone else who applies for software engineering roles, essentially. And they said, well, we saw that you had an English degree too, and we figured, we've never had one of those here before. He's worth hiring just to figure out what that's about, whether he can code or not, bring him in. I absolutely take with me some moments in the classroom where you can literally just feel your mind expanding and your worldview broadening with new knowledge, both in computer science and in English, across both disciplines. There's a writer I like who talks about epistemically transformative experiences, experiences that are quite literally life-changing in that they will change the way that you know things. And so grad school is something that he gives as an epistemically transformative experience because it will change the way that you relate to the world so significantly that you can't really know what grad school will be like until you're in it, until it's enacted that change on you. So I'm definitely a bit nervous just because I know grad school is a really transformative, formative experience. I feel ready to meet those challenges, no matter how sort of intimidating it seems like they are,